Wisconsin veterans are leaving an average of $30,000 on the table in their first 5 years of owning a home, and most of them have no idea. It's not because they made a bad decision, it's because nobody ever walked them through what their VA benefits actually do in Wisconsin.
It's the Mortgage 101 podcast where real talk meets home and life.
I'm Manley Haines, and I've helped hundreds of Wisconsin veterans use their VA benefit to buy homes all across this great state. And here's the part that frustrates me. Many veterans I sit down with have been told 3 things about their VA loans that are either flat out wrong or are absolutely incomplete. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what your VA benefits saves you on your real Wisconsin home, the funding fee math nobody actually explains, and the one stack play that lets you combine your VA loan with Wisconsin program that almost no lenders bring up. I'm not going to give you the same generic VA loan rundown that you've seen on 12 other channels. I'm going to run the real math on a $400,000 home, because that's what Wisconsin veterans are actually buying right now. Let's talk real math. $400,000 home in Wisconsin. Many veterans who don't use their VA benefits end up going with FHA, and that's the path of least resistance. 3.5% down, more flexible credit qualifications. So let's run the FHA and the VA side by side, because that's the comparison that actually matters. FHA path, 3.5% down on a $400,000 loan is $14,000 cash out of your pocket on day one. Plus FHA's monthly mortgage insurance, which on a $386,000 loan runs roughly $177 a month. And here's the part most veterans never hear from their lender on. That monthly MIP doesn't drop off. If you put less than 10% down on that FHA loan, the mortgage insurance sticks with it for the life of the loan, 30 years. Now flip it. Same $400,000 home, 0 down, 0 monthly mortgage insurance ever, and a VA rate which usually runs a touch lower than FHA. So what does that mean in dollars? $14,000 you keep day one, plus $177 a month in MIP you never pay, another $10,600 over the first 5 years. You're looking at roughly $25,000 in real dollars you saved just in the first 5 years of owning your home. And over 30 years, that FHA MIP alone is more than $63,000 an FHA borrower pays that a VA borrower never touches. That's the part nobody runs the actual numbers on. Here's the part many people miss, that VA funding fee. It's one thing that scares most veterans away from their benefit. First time use, no down payment. The funding fee is 2.15% of the loan amount. On a $400,000 loan, that's $8,600. Sounds like a lot, but that funding fee rolls right into the loan. So you're not writing a check for it. Compared to the $14,000 down on FHA plus $177 a month in MIP for the life of the loan, you're still way ahead. And here's what most lenders won't tell you. If you have a service-connected disability rating, even just 10%, the funding fee is completely waived. 0. $8,600 gone. The Milwaukee VA Medical Center can help you get a rating reviewed before you even close. I tell every veteran I work with the same thing. Pull your records, check your rating, and get a waiver if you qualify. Now let's talk about something almost no national channel ever covers, the Wisconsin VA stack. Wisconsin has its own program through the Wisconsin Department of Veteran Affairs, the WDVA primary residence loan, the home improvement loan, property tax credits for the same disabled veteran. None of these replace your VA federal loan benefit. They stack on top of it. Here's how it works. You buy a $400,000 home in Waukesha County using your VA loan. 0 down, funding fee waived because of your disability rating. Then 2 years rolls around and you need a new roof. Wisconsin winters being what they are. Instead of pulling from your HELOC at 9%, you use the WDVA home improvement loan at a fraction of the rate. That's the VA stack. Federal benefits on the front end, state benefits on the back end, 2 layers of savings working together. These things can get complex and change from time to time. So let's chat to make sure that what we are saying here today is still good to go at the time you're watching this. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Your VA benefits isn't a one and done. You can use it more than once. Technically, you can carry 2 VA loans at the same time, depending on the remaining entitlement. So the veteran who bought a $300,000 starter home in Oak Creek 5 years ago, when they relocate, get orders, or just want to upgrade to a bigger place in McGuanago, they can keep the first home as a rental and use their VA benefit on the new house. That's the VA double tap, and that's the single biggest wealth building lever Wisconsin veterans have access to. 2 homes, one bought with the first VA benefit, now generating rental income. The other one is where they live now, also bought with a VA loan, and if you do it right, the tenants in the house in number 1 or paying down the mortgage on the house number 2 while you're building equity in both. I've watched veterans turn their VA benefit into $250,000 in equity over 10 years using exactly this strategy. Most of them never even knew it was allowed. This is not a simple strategy nor a given. But if you feel like it's something that you could potentially be on the table for you or someone you know, let me know and we'll deep dive it. The real answer isn't VA loans are good. Every veteran already knows that. The real answer is your VA benefit used the right way in Wisconsin with the right state programs stacked on top and the funding fee waived if you qualify is the most powerful home buying tool in the country. Most veterans use about 30% of what they can actually do. And here's the thing, the rules around the VA benefits and Wisconsin programs change all the time. The playbook today isn't what it was 5 years ago. If you got value from this, hit subscribe. I drop a new Manley's Mortgage Minutes every week, and there's a lot more Wisconsin-specific breakdown coming. And if you want to go even deeper on the timely stuff, Anthony and I do a Mortgage 101 podcast every single week where we deep dive current events and real-time mortgage topics. New episodes drop weekly, links in the description. That's where we break down what's happening in the market real time. If you're a Wisconsin veteran and you want me to run the actual numbers for your situation, just reach out. Call, text, DM, whatever works. I'd be happy to put a real VA stack analysis together for you. I'm Manley, and I'll see you next week.